It's a problem of speed. That makes total sense. They are dealing with an economy that's simply running too hot. I recall seeing data that the personal savings rate in the US shot up during the pandemic, giving households a huge cushion to spend explosively later.
Exactly. And that consumer power drove prices up. Now contrast that with the Latin American scenario. Here, the inflation fever is often chronic. It's not just a traffic jam, eh? The highway itself is crumbling. It's full of potholes, half-built bridges, and the supply trucks can't get through because imported fuel costs a fortune, or there are logistical blockages.
So you're not just dealing with excess demand, you're dealing with fundamental structural flaws. Let's unpack that structural piece. What are the main potholes causing this chronic inflation?
There are three big ones. First, external dependency. Many Latin American economies are highly dependent on importing essential goods, energy, intermediate food components, technology. When the US dollar gets strong or the local currency devalues, the cost of their production immediately skyrockets. That's cost-push inflation.
The farmer who needs dollar-priced fertilizer instantly sees their harvest costs jump.
Precisely. The second is fiscal fragility. Too many governments run chronic deficits and finance them by printing money, what economists call seigniorage. This immediately depreciates the local currency, eroding its value and killing confidence. And the third is internal supply problems, low productivity, inefficient infrastructure, monopolies that keep prices artificially high. Hyperinflation, like the historical case of Venezuela or Argentina, isn't about consumers demanding too much avocado toast. It's about a total, chronic loss of confidence in the state and its currency.
Wow. So in the US, inflation is a sign of overheating. In Latin America, it's a symptom of systemic failure. That's a huge distinction.
It is, and it demands a different strategy for protection. If you live in a structurally inflationary environment, saving in the local currency is financial suicide. You have to be aggressive. You need to dollarize your savings or invest in real assets, property, gold, anything with intrinsic value that adjusts to the cost of life, not just pieces of paper the government can print more of.
I love that. So, if the diagnosis is different, the medicine must be different too. When we return, we're going to discuss the institutions fighting this battle, the all-powerful Fed versus the regional central banks, and why their tools have such wildly different effects. Stick around.